Yeah, Underground Real Sports, Sports of Life Like No Other. We are in. Nigga, we live. I know. What's this?
Can we do split screen?
I think so. But so Underground Real Sports, Sports of Life Like No Other with a Philly twist. We're in the building. Taji's here. I'm here. Dane's here. This is the Process is Over edition. Sixers.
School. Huh?
What?
School is calling me.
For?
How everybody told me to hang up on my kids' school? Even though they sent the email.
Yeah, so what does that, like, they already sent the email, so.
Yeah, they already sent the email. They just make sure they. What you mean? They got black kids. They know some people don't got hot internet.
Alright, man. So, fresh off of the, well, let's start it off with, the trade. I'm gonna put up the, trade that happened on the screen.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Let me see. Let me see it work.
Log on and look.
Alright.
So, according to Adrian Wojnarowski, the Clippers and the Sixers have agreed to trade Tobias Harris, Boban Marjanovic, Mike Scott, and Landry Shamet Wilson for Wilson Chandler, Shamet, Mike Muscala, and the first round pick. So, being as though we did that.
Why is he doing some what's up, guys?
So, being as though that happened. So, now, what are we going to do?
Oh, shit!
Yo.
Oh, sorry.
Why is it coming through here? Turn that.
That's everything up.
Let's go all the flyers,
So, according to, so we know that happened. It's been 2 games. Tobias Harris looks good. The bench looks good. The Sixers look really good.
Mm-hmm. Y'all loving this Tobias, huh? Y'all.
But I like
y'all into love.
I like Tobias before that.
I think y'all into love.
To love.
I think that's what's happening.
To love. Y'all gonna have to hit comments because I can't see him. Right. So that happened, and that shellacking yesterday of the Lakers, that was crazy.
I don't think so, because they not that good as what they supposed to be. It's like the Lakers are like night and day. Sometimes they play good as hell, and then sometimes they look like how they supposed to.
They got a 40-point player by a role player. Kuzma's a role player.
Blown by 40. Like
right, that's what I'm. But I'm saying, like.
Did they have LeBron when that happened? I don't think they had LeBron.
Yeah, they had LeBron.
Yeah, they had LeBron in 40 points.
Yeah, they did. And he couldn't sat away. He sat away from everybody. You remember that?
Yeah, he turned his back. I sit with these 40-point. You lost too. No, I didn't.
But I'm re-looking at what I saw last night. Yesterday afternoon. I look at a team that's 11 deep.
Yeah.
11.
I don't want to hear no talk about the bench award, man.
Yeah, no.
But they still doing it though.
Why?
Because people programmed to say that, have the same complaints forever.
You can't say that you can't say that the bench.
About the bench.
I heard that's still on the radio. Like a dude called up the radio and said, I like the team, whatever, blah blah blah. He's like, but I'm thinking they probably need a shooter for the bench or something.
What are you talking about?
And the host was like, well, that. We'll see. Like, we just got to play it out. Our starters are really good, so we just got to play it out and deal with what we got. This is what we got now. I'm like,
all right.
I'm like, whatever. Stop going by what y'all programmed to think and say. Like, look at the games and observe what you see.
I agree. And the bench, like, what are we talking about?
I mean, they got dudes on the bench.
They got dudes on the bench that
they don't even use.
They don't use.
Yeah.
They don't use Bolden anymore.
Yeah.
Which I'm shocked. They gave Jonathan Simmons 2-3 minutes. Don't know why that was. He needs to be in the rotation.
And it's like, don't start this.
Yeah, don't be.
Ennis is garbage.
Ennis got garbage.
He's so trash. He's so trash that my brother came over at the end of the game, right? And he was like, he hadn't seen him because he was in Michigan.
Right.
And he was like, He's like, damn, they good like this and stuff. I was like, yeah, so the trash ball, the dark skin ball, right?
Dark skin ball.
Right, so then he scored. You know the kid he scored. I was like, oh, I guess he good too, right? But it wasn't him. It was Jonathan Simmons. I was like, oh,
you didn't know who the ball was.
Yeah, he trash. He still didn't do nothing. Because he made a layup. I was like, oh, he can't.
Or wasn't he? Did he hit threes or something?
Made like a
he came from that little Houston thing, you know, where he
he
barely got the ball.
That's why Brett Brown plays him.
Yeah,
he's
a three guy.
Oh God!
Because you know how? Come on, man. That's how D'Antoni do it. You know that?
You don't want a whole team of 3-point shooters?
No.
What?
What are you talking about? You shut the 3-point shot down, it's over.
Don't play, if he's played some over Jonathan. First of all, you know what though? That's not gonna happen. You know why?
Why?
I'm Brandon Goffman.
Well, yeah, he definitely is.
If he plays Ennis over Jonathan Simmons,
he definitely put the team and the coach on notice.
Yeah,
and I don't know. We were the only ones that.
Hassan is definitely into love.
He's into love.
Hassan said Tobias is the best power forward since Barkley.
He definitely into love.
Well, wait a minute. Since Barkley, he might be. Who do they have since Barkley power forward?
Tim Perry.
Weber, but he was towards the end of his career.
What about Tim Perry?
What about Tim
That's
Perry?
not a crazy statement. That's actually maybe
Nah,
true.
I know.
But he's not really a power. I don't call him a power forward though.
He is though. He's 6'10". He's almost 6'10". He's 6'9".
Maybe because he's swole, he look kind of.
Yeah, he kind of.
I would play him at small.
He's athletic.
He's kind of a small. I always thought that.
Yeah, I think he actually. But this whole time he's been playing out of position because everybody played him at the 4. Orlando played him at the 4. Detroit played him at the 4. Yeah, that's exactly.
He got John Smith face too with that.
He do with that headband. Yep. I just don't hope he don't turn out like John Smith.
What the hell happened to him now?
I know.
He just disappeared. He ain't hurt. He's just gone.
I hope that's not Tobias because John Smith disappeared when he was like 27.
That's what I'm saying. He disappeared.
He just fell off the face of the earth.
First,
I think we might have
everybody playing Sixers so bored.
Because he started shooting threes too. They both look alike, and you put them.
Yeah, very similar.
But I'm telling you,
smart. That's the difference. He was a very smart player.
Right. I think
wasn't.
No, I think he was just gifted.
Yeah.
Like he had a gifted So based off of what we were just talking about, let's go into highlights. Tobias Harris yesterday.
Alton telling us Kuzma might have been impacted more than anybody else on his Lakers roster by all the speculative trade talk. Harris, pretty over LeBron with the left hand. Now LeBron stood there; it looked like he might take the charge, but how about that little Euro step to avoid? Since he's come back now off of his injury. He's shooting the 3-ball extremely well, and you cannot give him that mid-range jumper. Here are 5 threes against Boston. Tobias Harris is shooting the lights out this year. Rebounded by Redick. We got numbers here. JaVale McGee trailing the play.
But the one where I was excited is when he
nice feed inside, and McGee never caught up with the play. Listen, Tobias, they have an advantage here now. Simmons. Pretty Harris.
Not that one.
Whistle, blocking foul, and one. Ooh, that's going to go against LeBron. Kuzma, the prevailing storyline here early as Boban Marjanovic checked into the game for the Clippers.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's what we got. He can shoot the 3. He can drive. He can pass. He can do it all.
He takes the ball, and he'll bring the ball. That's what I like about him. He knows best at the point or whoever. Yeah. I like that he has a confidence to be like, look, I'm bringing the ball up.
Yep.
And Ben Simmons deferred to him a few times.
He did. Ben Simmons at this point. Now, I was having this conversation. Who was I? I was having a conversation, and we were talking about how it kind of hides from. What did he say? What did he say?
He says, that's because you look somebody to be you can play like him. He looks like Warren Sapp. But he ain't getting sex.
I'm not getting sex. All right, Hassan. But it actually hides JJ Redick on defense, and Simmons can't shoot.
Running around jacking. Oh my goodness.
Yo, that boy.
He is the jacker of all jackers. He jacked more than Reggie.
Might be.
Like more than Ray Allen, more than Reggie.
He might jack more than anybody in history.
He jacks.
He said he wanted to put up. He wanted to break a record for his 3-point shot. He said
attempts.
Yeah, attempts.
Yeah. When I seen him going off that one, he fell in the corner, just jack. I'm like, why even attempted a shot right there?
Is he in a 3-point contest?
No, not this year.
Not?
He lost.
He was in it before?
Yeah, he was in it before. Clay coming back. Curry again.
Are y'all watching it?
Yeah. That's the only thing I watch. I mean, no, I watched the dunk contest just to
Saturday night.
Uber prime time though. I mean, Lyft.
I record
That's
it.
the only thing.
I'll record it.
Are you going to do Lyft?
I don't know.
It depends on the weather. What the weather's supposed to be like? Honest with you, I don't know.
But
anyway,
yeah, no, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, but that's
it come on real late.
That's the
so
highlight
I won't
though.
Watch it. I will DVR it.
That's the highlight though.
Yeah, that's the only 3-point. So the number one.
The game well, the game might be the games with this new format might be better though. Maybe we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So, all right. With all this being said about the Sixers, about what they're doing, are they the team to beat in the East?
I don't know.
They gotta run across Boston again with this new squad.
We'll see what they do with Boston.
You know what? They beat Boston. Kyrie back hurt again.
Yeah,
he might play though. They see questionable, right?
I think he said he's out.
Oh, he's out.
He out.
Yeah.
Well, they lost to Boston last year without Kyrie, so
Right. No,
it's still a measuring stick.
Absolutely, I totally
Toronto is the measuring stick.
I don't think Boston's the measuring stick. You're right about that. Toronto and Milwaukee. People discount Milwaukee. I don't know why they keep doing that.
Because they just don't seem real. I mean, Giannis.
Because it's just Giannis.
They just show when they say Milwaukee, it's only Giannis. I know they got other people.
They got other people. I know they have other people.
Bledsoe and all that stuff, but
they not.
When people talk about Milwaukee, they don't say anything
right
about anybody else but Giannis.
And what's the name? The boy that made the All-Star team.
Who?
Middleton.
Middleton, yeah.
He's 20-8. He gives you 20-8 every single time, yo.
They got a little fake 3 with him and Bledsoe and Middleton and Giannis.
I think if you talent wise,
they traded Thon, right?
Yes. Yeah, but they got Mirotic.
Oh they did get Mirotic.
Yeah.
So that's an upgrade.
Definitely.
So
because
Hassan makes a good point. This is the thing. This is a very good point. If Pop was the Sixers coach, would this even be a question? Think about that for a second. It's the coach. That's basically saying.
No, yeah. Well, we all know that. I'm talking to them though.
It's a good way of thinking about this.
If Pop was the coach, we
wouldn't be.
We would be the team to beat. Absolutely, I totally agree with that because the coach
or Phil Jackson
or Pat Riley. I don't anybody but this bull.
When I hear people,
Cheeks.
I've heard people call local radio stations. I have people call local radio stations and say stuff like that. Like they'd be like, the Sixers can't beat Boston. They worry about Boston. The host be like, why? And they'll say, well, we got to worry about the. They'll basically say we have to worry about the coaching situation. Without saying the name of Brett Brown, saying they have a very good coach. But you won't be saying that if you feel confident about our coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't trust Brett Brown. Yeah, F this up. Who they got next then?
Boston,
right? Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. Like, I don't... When the Sixers are winning, I don't care about Brett Brown. But there's always a thing.
It's when it gets playoff time when everything changes.
And also, you still run a risk of never really playing up to your full potential. You just got a lot of talent. You beating people on talent. But even if they get to the finals, it's like, are they still not as good as they really would be? Even if they get to the finals. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I
and
totally agree.
Get by on that because it's gonna be like they might get to the finals and people gonna be like, oh, Brett Brown did a good job. It's like, no, they just got a hell of a lot of talent. They could be even better if they had a good coach.
No, I agree. I totally agree. I just think there's no more excuses. There's no more. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that.
Elton got on everything you could possibly.
Yeah.
And I really believe Elton is pretty much put the noose around his neck, but just didn't tie it up yet because he's saying blatantly going out there and saying like I expect this team to
well he said
at least get to the conference finals. You know what I'm saying?
I expect him to too.
Yeah. So he basically he don't give it. I don't think he gives a damn about Brett Brown that much, man.
I think it's coming out now. Yeah. I think people had like this whole like he was like a softball or something like that.
Who?
Elton Brand from New York. Like he ain't playing. He
gave me the job.
Yeah, he a ninja.
Job now, yeah.
So I think
do he have the power to get rid of Brett Brown?
Yeah, he's the general manager. What are you talking about?
Oh, he can get rid of Brett Brown?
Yes.
He's general manager. I mean, who knows? Like the owners may really be pulling the strings and stuff.
Man, whatever.
But Elton Brand right now is.
They might as well go ahead and make Elton Brand the coach.
I'm about to say Elton Brand's the hero right now, not Brett Brown. Like Elton got more favor than Brett Brown.
Yeah, because he had the balls to make those moves.
Bottom line, he is black too, so
that's true. Yeah. But the fans are kind of turning on
everything.
The fans are kind of turning on Brett though,
as they should.
But did you hear he was on the radio today?
Yeah.
Did you hear me sit about the Simmons thing?
Yeah, I was about to go into that. So all right, so let's talk about that a little bit. So Brand went on the radio today, right? About the whole Simmons and Magic thing. Yeah. So
for people who don't know,
right?
Simmons has been
asked Magic
tips on how to play from a tall point guard position.
All right.
And he wanted to go talk. He wanted permission to go talk to Magic or whatever.
Yeah.
And a few other people were in the league,
And we actually got that clip from Magic talking about that. Let me play that real fast.
He said if everybody sign off.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I did only because he's likened to you in a complimentary way. I was wondering if you enjoy watching Ben Simmons play.
Oh, for sure. For sure. He reached out to me, not to me directly, to the Lakers to find out if we can get together this summer. I said, hey, you got to clear it with the league, and if everybody, the Sixers sign off, we sign off, the league sign off, that is nothing going on, but he wants to know how to play the position as a big guard, it's fine. I will do that. But if everybody doesn't sign off, then we can't get together. But I love his game. I love his vision. I love also, too, he's very, in terms of basketball IQ, very, very high basketball IQ. And look at them now. The East better watch out. This is a stacked team.
All right. So that was Magic talking about how that went down or whatever. I think he dry snitched on him.
Well, because
he was like, he reached out to
his own ass.
He said he reached out to me. He said, well, he didn't reach out to me, but. So, what's your thoughts?
About Magic, I think Magic a little grimy just all around.
Well, that's because he got 3 tampering charges,
right? Owner, right? He's an owner.
3. No, GM. Him and Palenka is like.
That's why he was telling. Like, yo, I ain't go after the young boy. He came after me, everybody. Look, I ain't doing nothing. So they sign off on it. We can do it. So I ain't go after him.
I was laughing because Brown was telling the whole story. They asked him about on the radio, and he was saying that, the Ben Simmons built a rapport with different guys around the league, and this is the thing, the young players, a lot of they like to talk to guys, and he built a rapport with Magic Johnson. He's like, so he came to me and asked me if he could talk to Magic. I told him no.
Oh, he said he told him no?
Yeah. That's the same thing he said, so I said no.
Really?
Yeah. So now when I heard that this morning, because that was the midday show.
They ain't talk about that on
It's funny
because it happened after
he built it up like he was gonna say I thought it was it's okay if he had to build a relationship, but he was like I told him no.
Well, now Magic, he ain't gonna go to the lake. Well, because LeBron is there, so he probably think.
So after that happened, Adrian Wojnarowski went out and tweeted. He said that he tells it that it was no issue, that he had a good relationship with Rich Paul and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So you look on the board, it tells you what the tweet says, and then he went into talking about how he said that like he's known for a long time that he wanted to talk about this and things like that. And then it's kind of conflicting stories.
Is he trying to say that Elton Brand lied? Is that
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, because according to that, according to what that says,
according to what Woj said,
yeah, according to what Woj said. So who are you more inclined to believe?
I'm more inclined to believe Elton Brand. Woj is an external source. I'm more inclined to believe the
right. Because he came out and he said because he said it out of his mouth on the radio.
Like, why would he do that?
Right.
Like, I don't think he had any motivation. If he thought he could, if he felt like he should be able to talk to him, I don't think he would have lied about that.
I agree.
I told him it'd be a good thing to talk to Magic.
Yeah.
Why would he lie about that?
I agree.
Maybe Ben Simmons might do it anyway. I don't know.
I wouldn't either. Why would you?
Because he wanted to know.
It's too much going on with that Lakers situation.
No, if none of those tampering things happen, probably I would say it was no big deal. But
What Magic gonna do if he want to come to the Lakers to play with LeBron? You ain't stopping him from. My next question would have been like, is he allowed to talk to LeBron? Because like
he's a player.
If he go in, but if he wants to go there and there's some tampering gonna be done, it ain't gonna be about Magic. It's gonna be about LeBron.
Well, yeah, but Magic is an owner. He's an executive.
Yeah, he's an executive. That's the difference. If LeBron talks to AD and says,
I mean, a GM.
He said, AD, you know, come play with us. But like, if that's the case, everybody's tampering.
Hassan Ali says Alton Brand's a wizard. He don't need to lie.
Yeah, I agree. So I say no because of the tampering charges. I love Magic. I think Magic is probably the best point guard ever.
To me, he is.
Right. So why wouldn't he want to learn from him? I get that. But I think with those, the league ain't going to have it because he already has 2 strikes against him.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Magic put it out there because of that. He what?
He need to learn from himself.
Do you have video of that man's 3?
Nah, I couldn't find it.
They probably erased it off the internet.
I saw it somewhere.
They running out of
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it
on TV. Right?
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I was just like, "Where's that?"
Made that 3.
They went nuts.
He almost made it.
It went
ended up through his brain to shoot that 3.
If he would have made that guy,
he was like, what he said? What was he doing?
Yeah.
Anytime somebody say that about you, Jay, yo, don't even do it.
And he just pulled him out of nowhere. Like, they had barely come back to the telecast, and he's shooting a 3. I'm like, was that Ben Simmons just shot that 3?
Yeah. That was weird, wild, man. That was wild.
First of all, it's crazy that we got talk about somebody shooting a 3 this way.
If
I knew both shoot 3s, we'd even act like this about it.
Nope.
There's no way you should be talking about this kind of way with a point guard. A center, a 7-3. Can Boban make 3s? I think he can shoot.
I'm pretty sure
I think he can shoot 3s.
He probably just throw it up there. He probably don't even jump. He just throw it up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can shoot 3s. If I ain't mistaken, him and his horsey face self.
But yeah, and the thing is, we dead serious about like, can you see that? That was crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I was actually shocked. I was just like, nah, that couldn't have been him. I had to rewind and John said, oh, he did shoot that. What's going on here?
Happened? I remember saying it was a B. Like, what the hell happened?
Now that was funny.
If you would have made it like balloons and stuff would have fell out of the ceiling like they won the championship during the game.
They would have treated him.
Fast break. They would have treated who's coming from. This was made a 3 dog. Don't you worry about it.
They would have treated him like Markelle Fultz. Remember when Markelle Fultz was making a shot? Everybody stand up.
They
literally showed highlights on the sports networks of him shooting a 3.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, they got hype over his attempt of a 3.
And he's in an All-Star game.
Yeah.
How are you hype about somebody attempting a 3 who's in an All-Star game?
You know what I would have did?
I don't know, man. I
would have fucked everybody up and got in the 3-point contest, right? Clean off.
They won.
See y'all? Look. They won.
That y'all almost went in.
It won. I would have got in there and won it.
That y'all went.
I know it is. It almost went in.
In stone.
If he would have stood, I would have laughed.
I don't think it would have mattered. If Benson is stoned to 3, they still been hyped.
No, it was different.
I'll make it, stoned and make it. I'm about stoned and almost kill somebody. I mean, stoned and make it. One of them jobs, you know what I'm talking about. The stone where you...
like that stone with the white boy is like the
yeah.
Or like the Will Smith, what's his boy? This is like a gift with the Fresh Prince.
Oh yeah,
Carlton.
One of them jobs where everybody wait for the rebound and beat it, stone off, and then just hit somebody in the head. Like,
yeah, that's the difference. Because I was actually surprised. I said he shot that, but if he would have shot it and stoned it, I would have laughed. Because that's the normal thing to do.
I would have laughed. I think people...
He missed a little turnaround jump shot, too.
He stoned regular shots, and people don't say nothing. It's Ben Simmons. Like, all right.
That's a damn shame, man.
He can't shoot.
That's a damn shame.
You try to shoot it.
That is a damn shame. Y'all know that, man.
If he make a 3, it's going to be nuts.
Is he going to do more, or is that it for him?
That's it. What he got? One attempt last year or something?
He not going to shoot no more.
What made him do that? LeBron?
LeBron was like, go ahead, just go and show me how we be doing it.
No, he's just hyped because he playing his mental way. You know what I mean?
Did y'all see that? Was it towards the end of the third quarter? LeBron ran down to the. He's guarding Ben Simmons. He ran down to the paint. Wow, what's your calls at the 3-point line dribbling? Ben Simmons.
And that's a nice and Brian ain't right, man, because that's your homie, man.
Yeah, he's disrespectful. He didn't need guard. He
ain't my homie, and I was playing against him, and you can't shoot. I want to turn my back and go talk to people on the sideline. Everything.
I was just like, yo, is anybody seeing this? I started dying.
He tried to play him the whole game.
Yeah.
And then the Ben Simmons made that turnaround jump shot. Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, I thought he missed it.
He made turnaround jump shot with LeBron. LeBron was like,
I saw one. I thought he missed it.
Like, oh my God, he can't make that. And like, come on, man.
Like one of them jaws, one of them jaws where you ballin', everything all good, and the bum dude make that shot at the end.
That's how LeBron looked. He had the most priceless look on his face. I said, yo, he treated him like a young boy.
That's the thing, man.
Like a bum.
Those jaws are the worst.
Yeah, he treated him like a bum. Like, he can make the shot, LeBron. Like, why? I mean, you act like the dude's a straight bum.
Yeah, he like, come on. He threw his hands up, turning it out.
I didn't even see that. That's funny. You know how bad it used to be. When we fighting, and the person that made a shot all goddamn game, and he tripping throwing it, and you lose. He bad as hell.
Yo, LeBron was just running around like he was running around in the paint. He just put his hand on somebody just to make sure he would get the 3 seconds. Meanwhile, his man is under the 3-point line dribbling.
Touching B would make it look like he played defense.
That was so disrespectful, man. That should be so you would do him like
That's
that.
probably why he shot
That's definitely why he shot that kid.
Yeah, he got in his head.
LeBron dared him.
Yeah.
I dare you to.
That's why he shot. We got to the bottom. That's why he shot the 3.
That's exactly
He was
why.
mad.
He was mad.
You're supposed to be my friend.
You're supposed to be my friend. And you gonna make me do this? He probably looked at LeBron. LeBron was like, I dare you. Like, you gonna make me do this, LeBron, for the millions? LeBron was like, yup, go ahead, I dare you. I dare you, and took that 3 for the millions. And he took it and stole it. LeBron was like, I told you. I told y'all he can't make it. Let's go.
Oh my God. Yo,
now that man's embarrassed.
And he shot it like right out of the hand. Right? So he's probably seething at halftime. And then like, fucking ass. I'll show it up.
I ain't texting him later.
As soon as I touch that ball, I'm shooting at 3.
I was dying. I'm like, yo, I said he did a Dane special. Look at how Dane. He said, I'm racing. I'm guarding LeBron. I'm guarding Ben Simmons. I'm just gonna run to it's like 2 feet from the basket and call it a day. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I stick that man at all. Because if you let him get close, he's just gonna dunk on you. So you might as well protect the lane and make him shoot that. I don't know why people are not doing that more. I don't even know how he's getting dunks.
I know.
Like, how is he getting dunks? Why are you even that close to him when they go by him?
I think LeBron, he had him, when Ben Simmons was guarding him. And I'm like, did he just let him go by him? Like, it made him too easy. The little spin move John he did around him. I was just like, yo, did Ben just let him go by? Like, yo, I've seen him stone something like that before.
But I saw LeBron do a move in the lane, right? Who was guarding him? I think it was Ben Simmons.
And he guarded him a little bit.
He guarded him, but I see how LeBron does what he do. Because he's like bulky, so he'll do a move and just like catch you a little bit with his elbow, and it's like boom, like
and then you can't do nothing. So that's probably what it was. I'm like, he just went around.
He's like real skilled at doing that, and it's like we should.
Like rubbing you off and stuff like Shaq used to do.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm talking. He had spin move John right around. Like I'm like, look at that Ben Simmons. Like you're not even gonna attempt to defend that. Because that's the way it looked to me.
And Ben Simmons actually borrowed a little bit of that.
He did.
He did. Doing that to little dudes.
He bounces people off of him.
Yep. No, I agree. I definitely agree, man.
They do the whole boom and then take another
step. Right. Well, that whole dumb Euro step.
I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Do y'all want to talk about what you call it? The bull. Zion. I got the clip of the block.
Well, go ahead. You can do.
Never mind. Zion Williamson with other ideas. That is called a recovery.
Oh, what about the other young boy though?
Are they gonna replay this?
What about the other young boy that's gonna go number 2?
Run that far, jump that high, block a shot, and not commit a foul. Well, there's one of them sitting to my left.
Yeah, so I don't know about that, man. I think that he actually needs to. You talking about R.J. Barrett?
No, not him. The one that plays.
Oh, the one who played for Virginia. That dude.
He plays for start with a D.
Davidson?
No, is it Missouri?
What's his name?
His name like Ja. His real name is Ja.
Oh,
and he like skinny.
Yeah, you know what?
Vince Carter.
Right, they were saying he was surpassing.
His real name is Ja too.
They were saying he was like he passed R.J. Barrett in the race for number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah,
there's no way he's not going to be number 2.
The bull, this dude from I think you said from Missouri. Is that where you go?
I'm thinking maybe Missouri.
But it's another guy like they were talking about, like another guy that's freak. Right. But they were saying on the broadcast of that game, they were saying it's going to be. He said it'd be 8 NBA players.
Murray State.
Okay.
What's his name? He plays for them.
Yeah. And he like
number 2. His real name is Ja Morant.
Is Zion the consensus? You think he's definitely number 1?
Yeah,
I think he's definitely number 1.
Do you think he's skilled enough to be number 1, or is it just all about potential?
I think it's potential. Yeah, definitely.
Watch, pull up some Ja Morant.
Yeah, they.
I mean, I know he can shoot from the outside, but he probably
Yeah, look.
So what?
He's definitely number 1. He got crazy athletic skills,
right?
And he could shoot a little.
The only thing is like they don't always turn into there's been people who've been real athletic and they just were just.
Will he be a number 1 pick? Yes.
Yeah.
He going to be a number 1 pick. I think.
After that,
but I'm just saying, to me, with
if Zion turns out to be like
this boy,
LeBron-ish with his all-around game, then he's got potential to be the best player ever. But that never really happened.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he like a skinny young boy. He can shoot too.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, what happens? Wow. What happens?
He's going number 2. He averaged like 25.
Yeah, that boy's a beast. What happens if if the Sixers end up with the number 1 pick?
It is. How's that possible?
How's that possible?
It's what you call protected.
What?
The Celtics don't get. Well, they don't get Sacramento pick if it's number 1.
So it's a possibility?
Yeah. If Sacramento don't make the playoffs, they in the lottery.
Oh, well, they making the playoffs. They balling.
Alright, so if Sacramento don't make the playoffs,
they're in the lottery and they have a chance to get the number 1 pick. If the number 1 pick,
I mean, what's the pick though? Protected what?
And 1.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, if it's 1, we get it.
They don't make the playoffs.
They'd have to then win the lottery.
They have to win the lottery and get the number 1 pick, but we would get the pick.
Right.
What if that happens?
But anything after that, it goes to the Celtics anyway. Right. So,
but don't the Celtics got like 25 picks?
Right.
They would think it's tampered with if that happened. People would think that was tampered with.
Only because Sacramento is good though.
Yeah. Record?
They I think they right on the border.
4th or 5th or something. No, they gotta be like 5th or 6th.
I think
they like 500, so they gotta be on the borderline.
Yeah, they
like 500.
You gotta look it up, but so yeah, it could happen. We get if they get the number 1 pick, it's ours.
Yeah, they like a few games above 500. When we played them, they was around.
They was around 500. Yeah.
But I know they beat a few people, so they might be like 2 or 3.
Oh, nah. Y'all might get the pick. They 9th.
What's their record?
What's their record though?
They 9th, but they still got a shot. It's 8 seed. They ahead of the Lakers, ain't they?
Yeah, they in the 9th. They 2 games ahead of the Lakers. They over 500.
30 and 26. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
so
it's a good
Clippers run. The Clippers will fall out.
The Lakers might move up since LeBron is healthy.
Right.
You know.
But yeah,
Clippers is going.
Yeah, they gonna tank.
The Mavericks got potential. Like if dude comes back. If
is he coming back this year?
I don't know. We don't know, but like all that stuff can change.
Sick, man, you watched First Take today?
Not in. I did. I purposely didn't watch it.
What's going on with Max Kellerman, man?
What?
Y'all see what I put in our group?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said
he been like that.
What did he say?
He said they was talking about
Aaron Rodgers thing?
The white boy played for the Mavericks. What's his name?
Luka?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about
Luka? And talking about how like they were doing this thing about like who's the most valuable player on their team. So they did Luka or Porzingis. You know, the future. Two of the dudes like the Bull Will Kane and what's Jefferson? What's his name?
Richard Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson?
They said
I like one Richard Jefferson.
Luka. Yeah, I like Richard Jefferson. Like he know what he's talking about. And they said Luka, and Max is like saying Porzingis, and then he goes on about Porzingis this, Porzingis that, and he says, Porzingis, you know who we're talking about here? Yeah, this guy has potential. He did have the potential. But he said he can be the best player in not just on the team but in the league.
Well, I only saying that because he a 7'3" American bull.
That's nuts.
I'm just telling you
why
he said
this man's ever going to be.
I'm just telling you why he said it.
Yeah, but it's stupid because it's the same thing as saying like anybody who's athletically gifted or whatever, yeah, they can be the best player in the league. No, he got to do. The dude is weak. He gets whenever he plays against a strong player, he can't do nothing. He's on the outside shooting jump shots. He don't got potential to do nothing.
He just be saying anything. You do say he said that Brady fell off the cliff, right?
Oh yeah.
He said
when they was on there last week?
And they was like clowning the boy. Like he's just saying anything.
What's wrong with him?
He turning into Skip Bayless.
That's what I'm saying. That Pacquiao is a better boxer than Mayweather. All time.
He said that?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm out on the bull. So
that's what I'm saying. That dude trying to justify with his logic and crap.
What? Okay. Whatever. Well, Stephen A. wasn't on there today, right?
No.
He probably would have went off if he said that.
Have to go back to like a Stephen A. more.
Yeah,
Stephen A. probably told like, look, I'm not tired.
I like
Stephen A. probably told, look, I've been playing the skit role. It's like I'm tired of doing that now. You gonna have to be skit now.
You gonna have to be skit now. I'm tired of being
the one say the controversial stuff. You're that one now. This is my show.
Yeah.
I like Stephen A. So you don't like Stephen A.
I'm back and forth with it sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes I like him, sometimes
technically
I don't.
I like him, but he just it's a love hate thing. Like sometimes he get on my damn nerves.
Yeah,
stupid stuff sometimes.
That's the thing, and because he turned into the skip guy.
Yes,
like he just started saying anything. He was just saying anything. Like, yo, what is you talking about?
I don't like when he tries to speak on black issues. Like he's aficionado on black issues.
Well,
he always saying the wrong stuff.
Sometimes, yeah, that's when I don't like him. That's the only time I don't like him sometimes when he talk about black issues.
Speaking of black issues, Kareem Hunt.
So the Browns did get him?
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't allowed back in the league.
They signed him.
Or he was suspended.
He's on the designated list.
Talking about the Browns.
He's on the designated list.
That's a good pickup though.
He gonna play.
He's suspended for the year.
He gonna be suspended for the year.
At least.
But I'll say this again. Kareem Hunt can get a second chance, but you can't do nothing for Kaepernick. It's not even a chance. He didn't do anything wrong.
I know.
Nobody can explain this to me.
Well, their reasoning is he wasn't that good the last time he played.
No, but you let a dude that kicked a woman back in the league.
Well, kicking a woman is nothing. That's decent.
That's decent. And you let Des Bryant punched his mom. Like, nobody says nothing about that. He didn't get arrested for that. He's playing around in the league.
But the flag, because you can't trade flag though, because that's worse.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
That's worse than anything. But trading a man and his work.
It goes back to the theory that the woman is at the bottom of the totem pole. It's the truth.
Right, we really look.
The proof is right there.
You really zoom out of it. Stop looking at small stuff.
No, you can't. Like,
well, yeah, and it's also you can't. Anything that got anything to do with Massa, he gotta punish you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I mean.
So a woman that had nothing to do with Massa. It ain't had nothing to do with money. With their money, right? That's one thing you ain't gonna let a nigga mess up. Is their money, right?
Yeah.
So if he would have did something that messed up the Chiefs' money,
but Eric Reed is back in the
jail.
league. He just got signed a 3-year contract.
The Panthers signed him back?
Yeah, 3 years. He was sitting, kneeling right with Colin Kaepernick. Now what?
I told you, their reasoning is one, he trying to So whatever happened, I told you that collusion thing was gonna get swept under the rug.
No, it's gonna happen.
What happened?
Yo,
I ain't heard nothing. You heard something? They found any racist comments?
It just disappeared.
It just disappeared.
It wasn't dismissed. It's still a thing.
Where's that, Keezy? Where's that?
I don't know. It's in the courts.
Yeah, maybe it's it's these things take time.
Yeah, that stuff take time. Listen, the smoking gun is in there.
Pop back up.
The smoking gun is in there. I'm just waiting for that. I'm just waiting for it to drop.
This little rug and swept it right underneath it. It's going. Because I ain't heard nothing else about it.
All right, y'all. That's our show for tonight. So thank y'all for tuning in. Underground Real Sports as Taji walks past. Yeah, but all right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep it real. Peace.